Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you're unable to launch Coral Island game from Xbox app, or if you're unable to launch it from Steam, and if you're facing crashing and freezing issue. First step is to restart your computer. Simply restart your computer once, and after the system restart, try launching the game. So I provided steps for both. If you have the game on Xbox app, you can perform the steps. Even if you have the game on Steam, you can perform the steps. So please perform the steps which are applicable. Now, the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. Now, if you have the game on Steam, then make a right click on the game. Now, this is just an example. I have the game on Xbox app. I don't have the game on Steam. So I'll show you with different games. So you have to make a right click on Coral Island game and then select manage and then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Now go to the game installation folder and then find the game exe file. This is just an example. I'm showing you with different exe file, but you go to your Coral Island game folder and then make a right click on the game exe file and then select properties and then click over here and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game from the game installation folder. Still you're facing the problem, then make a right click once again, select properties, and this time put a check on disable full screen optimization and then put a check on the box which says run this program in compatibility mode for and select Windows 8, click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, this time you can try Windows 7 over here and then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. Now still the game is not launching. In that case, you can uncheck all the boxes, uncheck these boxes and then follow the next step. Now if you have the game on Xbox app, in that case make a right click on the game and then select manage, and then under the general tab here you can see create desktop shortcut. Click on it. Now once you click on it, you will have the shortcut created over here. Here you can see Coral Island shortcut. Make a right click and then click on run as administrator. Now the next step is to verify the game files. Now for Steam users, you can go to Steam and then make a right click on the game, select properties and then go to the install files and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now if you have the game on Xbox app, then make a right click on the game, select manage and then go to files and then click on verify and repair. Read this and then click on yes. Now this will take a couple of seconds or maybe a minute to verify the game files. Now once the verification is done, you will see the play option and you can launch the game and then check. So this may take a couple of seconds or maybe a couple of minutes, and once this is done, you will see the play option and then you can launch the game from here. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now this is for Steam users, so if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, just make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security if you have Windows 11 and then click on Windows security. If you have Windows 10, then you will have an option update and security, then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the end you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. If the game installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86, open the Steam folder, open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Over here you will find the Coral Island folder. I don't have the game over here. I have the game on Xbox apps. So you open the Coral Island folder and then select the game exe file. So this is just an example. I'm showing you a different game and then click on open. Once the game is added, now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Click on system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings on the top. Click on allow another app. Click on browse. Again, go to the game installation folder. Select the Coral Island exe file. Then click on open. And once the game is, click on add. Once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website. Now over here, select your product type. So in my case, it's GeForce. Select product series. So make sure that you select the right series, and then make sure that you select your graphic card over here. So make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. Then click on Start Search. Now once you click on Start Search, scroll down. The latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is driver version that is 546.17. So this is the latest one right now. So click on Get Download and then click on Download Now. Now once the download is complete, you can run this file. Now once you run this file, you will see the screen. Click on Agree and Continue, and then put a check on the box which says Custom. So click on Custom. Once you select Custom, click on Next, and then put a check on the box which says Perform a clean installation. Now this is important, so make sure that you put a check on Perform a clean installation and then click on Next. And first of all, it will uninstall the previous driver, and then it will do a clean installation of the latest graphic card driver. So once this is done, you can restart your computer. Make sure after this is installed, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now if you have the game on Steam, click on browse over here and then go to the game installation folder, select the game exe file, open the Coral Island folder and then select the Coral Island exe file. And once the game is added, this is just an example. Once the game is added, click on the Coral Island game and then click on options, select high performance and then click on save. Now if you have the game on Xbox app, over here you can see drop down option. So click on this down arrow and select Microsoft Store app and then click on browse and then find the Coral Island exe file. So here you can see Coral Island, click on it. Now once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance, now click on save. Now launch the game. Next step is to try, now this is for Steam users, try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. So again, I'll show you a different game. So make a right click on the Coral Island game, select properties in the launch option, type in -DX11 and then close this, launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then make a right click on the Coral Island game and then this time type in -DX12 and then launch the game and then check. Still you're facing the problem, then remove this. So if this is not working, you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to delete the save game files. Now to delete the save game files, now before you delete the save game file, let me inform you that you will lose all the game progress. So you have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can go to File Explorer, open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data. If you don't see app data over here on the top, click on view, select show and then put a check on hidden items and you should be able to see app data folder. In Windows 10, somewhere over here you will find the view option. Click on view, then somewhere over here you will find the hidden items box. Put a check on hidden items and you should be able to see app data. Open the app data folder, open the local folder. Now over here you can see Project Coral GDK folder. Open this folder. Now open the saved folder. And over here you will find the save game files and config files. So you don't have to just open the local folder. Now open the local folder and here you can see Project Coral GDK. Make a right click and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and download x64. You have to download both x86 and x64. So run the exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow. In my case, this is already installed. So it's telling me to restart my computer. So please ignore the error message. If not installed, it will install it. And then download the x64 file as well. This is important. And then run x64 exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, you have to restart your computer. Restart is a must. After this, you will see a restart button like this. Make sure both the installation are complete, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to now skip this step if you are unable to launch the game. If you are able to launch the game, you can launch the game and then switch to window mode and lower down graphics settings. So if you are able to launch the game first. So go to settings and then go to display. Now over here, if this is set to borderless, you can try window mode. You can even try full screen, but you can switch to window mode and lower down graphics settings. Now if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. Now you can set the FPS at 60, turn off the VSync, scroll down. Now if quality preset is set to epic, you can set it to ultra. You can even select high, or you can even go for medium, and then apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. So if you have any additional controller connected, disconnect it and then launch the game. Also unplug all the external devices which you're not using. So if you have these devices or any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnect it and then launch the game. Also disable Steam overlay. Now for this, make a right click on the Coral Island game in Steam, then select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Turn this off. And then now also close all the overlay applications. So if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the overlay application. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner or RiverTuner or any other overclocking application, make sure that you close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Also, if you have any kind of third-party services or software running, close it. Make sure only the Steam and the game is running, or only the Xbox app and the game is running. Rest, close everything, including all your browsers. Also, if you have undervoted your computer, remove the undervote and then launch the game. To perform clean boot, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all. In my case, disable all option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So make sure that you put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services first. Put a check over here first and then click on disable all. Then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now, next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK. And over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM, 16 GB. So 16 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 GB. I have 16 GB of RAM
So 16 into 1024. I've converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this.
Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. If you have Asus computer, go to Asus website. So or HP computer, HP website. So whichever brand you have, go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, make sure that you select your computer, and then find the latest BIOS update available, and then install the latest BIOS. Now in case before you update the system BIOS, in case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now, the next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can uninstall the game. After you uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, and then reinstall the game to different drives. So if you have another SSD or HDD, try installing the game to different drive and then check. Now the rest of the steps are for Game Pass user. Now for this, you have to log in with same account on Xbox app and with same account on Microsoft Store. So open Microsoft Store on your computer. On the top right here, you can see a profile icon. Click on it. Now click on sign out. Click on sign in. Select the right account which has the Game Pass. Then click on continue. It will be asking for your PIN or password. So enter the PIN or password over here. Once logged in, go to Xbox app. Click on the profile icon on the top left. Click on sign out. And then click on sign in. Again sign in. Now you have to select the same account which you have selected on Microsoft Store. So you have to log in with same account on Store and with same account on Xbox app. If the account is different over here, click on switch account and then select the right account. Click on continue and then click on let's play and then launch the game. Also make sure date, time zone and region are correct on your computer. So on the bottom right over here, you can see the date and time. Make a right click on date and time, then click on adjust date and time. Now make sure set time zone automatically is on. Also make sure set time automatically is also on. And then click on sync now. Sync now is important. Now if you receive any errors in red color, click on sync now once again. And once the sync is done, go to language and region and make sure your country, right country, is selected over here. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall gaming services. Now for this, copy the first command. This command is provided in the video description. So type in PowerShell in Windows search box and then make a right click on Windows PowerShell and then click on Run as administrator. Make sure that you open Windows PowerShell as an administrator. Click on yes to allow, paste the command, hit the enter key. Now once this is done, it will uninstall gaming services. Now copy the second command. This command is also provided in the video description. Now paste the second command on the same window, hit the enter key. This will open store and then click on install, click on yes to allow and let the download complete. Once gaming services is installed, now you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to install Xbox identity provider. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see the install option to install Xbox identity provider. Now click on open Microsoft Store. Now if Xbox identity provider is not installed, you will see install option over here or get option over here. In my case, this is already installed. So if you don't see any button over here, that means it is already installed. You don't have to install it. You don't have to do anything. Now if install button is there, install it and then launch the game. Next step is to start all these services. Now type in services in Windows search box and then click on services. Now find IP helper in the list, make a double click on IP helper, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find Xbox services. At the end here you can see all these Xbox services. Make a double click on each one of them and then one by one and then set it to automatic. Click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Again make a double click, set it to automatic. click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Again, make a double click, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Again, make a double click, startup type automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Find Windows Update in the list, make a double click on Windows Update, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find gaming services, make sure gaming services are running over here. If not running, you can make a right click, click on start or restart. If it's already running, in that case, you can stop it and then restart the service. So make a right click, stop it, and then make a right click and then start the service. Make a right click, start, again make a right click, then click on start. Now find Microsoft Store install service and then make a double click, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now you can launch the game. Next step is to repair or reset the game. Now to repair or reset the game, go to Windows settings and then go to apps, and then in Windows 10 click on apps and features. In Windows 11 click on install apps, and then find the game in the list. So you can just write down the name of the game in the search box, and in Windows 10 simply click on it and you will see advanced option. In Windows 11 click on these three dots and then click on advanced option, scroll down, now click on repair. Now after the repair, launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then click on reset, read this, now click on reset, and once the reset is done in the Xbox app, you might not see the game over here, or the game for Coral Island you might see install option. So in that case, close the Xbox app and then reopen the Xbox app, and then you will see Coral Island with play option. You don't have to reinstall the game. You might see the install option, but open the Xbox app once again and then you will see the play option. Now the next step is to delete Microsoft Store local cache file. Now for this, go to this location, open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive, open users folder, open your username folder, open app data folder, open the local folder, open the packages folder, and over here find Microsoft Windows Store. Scroll down. So here you can see Microsoft Windows Store underscore some alphanumeric characters. So open this folder, and here you can see local cache folder. Make a right click and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now you can open Xbox app and then launch the game. Now the next step is to install all updates in Microsoft Store. So open Microsoft Store. On the bottom right here, bottom left here, you can see library option. Click on library and then click on get updates and then click on update all. So make sure that you update everything over here. So click on update all. Once all the updates are done, now you can try to launch the game. Next step is to run ws reset command. So type in ws reset in Windows search box and then click on ws reset. It will open store and now you can try to launch the game. Next step is to run this command. This command is provided in the video description. Copy this command, type in PowerShell in Windows search box and then make a right click on Windows PowerShell and then click on run as administrator. Click on yes to allow, paste the command, hit the enter key. This process will take some time. During this process, you will see some errors in red color like this. So if you see these errors, just ignore it. Let the process complete. Once done, you will see all red. You can close it, restart your computer and then launch the game. This will install all the default Windows Store apps. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. So if nothing is working, you can uninstall the game. After the uninstall, restart your computer and then reinstall the game to different drive and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.